Hi there, welcome to my channel. Today I'm just going to show you some of the updates we've done to the car. Over the last 3 weeks I've just spent tons of time rubbing down the body and trying to get it as smooth as possible. So far the back of the car's done, the doors and the rear arches or fenders. So it's coming on nicely. I've also spent quite a lot of time working on the bonnet, getting rid of some of the dents in it. It looks like somebody used it as a drum kit once because there's a ton of dents on one corner of it. But apart from that, so the next jobs to do, I've ordered a new turbo for it. I've gone for a K04 China turbo upgrade, so that should be good for 200 odd brake horsepower. I had to put S3 injectors in and a 3-inch MAF, which should make this quite a hairy little car when it's already quite quick. Done a lot of work on the fuel sender adapter. This converts the General Motors fuel sender to work on with the VW Passat fuel gauge. That's now working perfectly, and so things are looking good. So we've reprogrammed the dashboard to say it's got 20 litres of fuel in there, not the standard VW Passat 60 litres. So currently when I turn the ignition on, it says for the full tank I've got 104 miles left, range left, which is kind of cool. Still loads to do. The other bits that need changing because they failed. I've got to change the brake fluid reservoir. As you can see there, the float stuck in it, and it gives an error on the dashboard. I say this inside the car now. I'm not happy with the dashboard. I saw a program last night where they put a lovely aluminium dash in. I'm thinking about doing that. I just don't like the wood. I think it looks a bit naff, but it'll have to do for the moment. I've got tons more to do before that. Also need to make a centre tunnel to cover up where the gearbox would do, and to cover up all my wiring and stuff like that. And talk about wiring, that needs to be taken out and wrapped in a cloth as well to make it look neat. The bulkhead, as I said in the previous video, needs to be covered up. I don't think I'd get away with taking it to an MOT station quite like that. Let's say the back of the car's now pretty smooth. The rear arches are looking really nice. Still a little bit more to do, but last Sunday I just had enough and I had to stop. There's only so much dust you can ingest in one day. But this is just so smooth. Again, just actually taking time. I had a problem with an orbital sander, it failed, so that's had to be repaired as well. I got somebody on one of the forums is sending me a wiper motor, so that's going to be a challenge getting that to work with the Audi VW Passat switchgear. So I'm looking forward to getting that, trying to sort that one out. The only other thing I'm contemplating doing is changing the front indicators, the lower ones. These ones here for spotlights. The headlights have already got indicators built into them, so I might as well just use those and change these for spots. Apparently I do have to put side repeaters on. One other job I need to do is on this arch here. It needs a bit more spot welding around there. It's just a risk that when I cover it over in body filler, it might crack, which I don't particularly want to do that, especially after spending so much time and effort getting this thing on the road. Then hopefully we'll get around to paint, but it's going to be a while yet. As I say, the turbo's got to be installed first. I want to do all the mechanical work first and try and I'm not worried particularly about mapping the engine until we got it all painted, but I definitely want to get all the mechanics and stuff sorted. This one blows a ton of oil out the back of the car, and it's got quite a loose spindle. Anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoy my update, and I'll be back with you as soon as possible. Please check in the other videos. There's a ton of other stuff, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.